Good morning, welcome back to my channel. Currently heading in to get a colposcopy, super fun, and don't mind the mess in the back. I was gonna stop by the UPS store and drop off a backdrop I had ordered for check-in photos. But a little background, a few years ago I had an abnormal pap, so now I get annual paps and occasionally colposcopies, and they super suck if you don't know what they are. They go in and take some biopsies, so little pieces from your cervix just to make sure everything's okay. I know that with technology and science now, that if anything was wrong, then I'd have the care and the resources to get things figured out, but it just super sucks. Like, it's a little painful. Get like down for the day. Probably won't train later, but at least I'm glad I got in my cardio and some steps earlier. I am currently listening to Corey Hageman's new podcast, Self-Selecting, which is super awesome. If you haven't had a chance to check it out yet, go listen to her. She's on Spotify, maybe YouTube, not too sure. But I just wanted to share with you this clip from her second episode that is just really resonating with me, hoping to be able to develop the control that she's talking about post-prep.
I got into bodybuilding in 2014 because I felt like, okay, control of my food, losing weight, getting leaner, not control of my food, getting fatter. And I didn't have the context, I didn't have the tools, the understanding, the education, or the self-belief that I can make choices quickly, and I can make the right choices. And even though that took a long time to develop, I do strongly believe that developing that skill of dieting, that skill of making decisions around food that ultimately are going to have an impact on your body composition, the better you get at that, the less anxiety you're going to have around social events, the less anxiety you're going to have around vacations, the more confident and better you're going to feel about, like, yeah, okay, like, I'm going to do my best. But at this point, like, I know it's a guesstimation. And if I'm over, well, then I'll gain body fat. But hey, that self-belief goes both ways. I gain a little body fat because I was a little over on food. Guess what? I understand how to do this. I'll pull the calories back down. I'll lose the weight. Easy. It is a light lift. It is not hard. And ultimately, that's what I want to inspire people to do. It's what I want to inspire people to foster, that skill, that confidence in themselves, to feel like they have control over their body composition. Yes, it takes work. No, it does not have to be this hyper-focused or hyper-restrictive approach or means of dieting. It does require sacrifice. It does require delayed gratification. But the better and more efficient you are at doing so, the easier the results will come, assuming the program you're following is conducive with that.
Just wanted to share that little clip. I just keep listening to that on repeat because it just resonates so much with me. I've already thinking about some post-prep goals to prevent post-show blues, and part of that is just different strength goals, not taking the focus off of physique goals. And I just love what she talks about with gaining that control and that self-belief, knowing that it's okay, you're gonna gain some weight, you can still lose it, and not just lose my mind over body image post-prep. Just got out of the colposcopy. They did end up taking some samples, and it clarified that I thought because I'd been abnormal, that abnormal future paps would just be the norm, but apparently it seems that some people, their paps do go back to normal, and even though it's not worse than it was before, just because it is still abnormal, she just wanted to make sure, take a look to see that everything's okay, and took some samples, so should be getting those results back in about a week. Yesterday I was telling Corey, my fiance, that I so badly just like wish I could get a treat afterwards, like a McFlurry or a cookie, just sitting through those things at the OBGYN, like getting IUD, colposcopy, anything down there is just not most fun. But on prep, shouldn't go for that cookie. Gonna try to find somewhere in the microwave so I can heat up my lunch. Hey there, little guy. Hey, do you want to go outside or something? Do you want to go outside? Okay. Taking a little work break outside right now, getting some sunshine since it is 55 degrees out. So hot. It's been warmer than it's been, so can't complain. Feeling super lucky to have this warmer weather in March. Today was check-in day. My weight is back down to the low weight that I hit last week, which is nice after a few high days. So hopefully, fingers crossed that a drop will be coming up. No changes this week, so still on 5 days of 35 minutes of cardio with 25-minute intervals on the stairs. And no changes with food for now. Hey, come here. Hi. What's up? We're just outside enjoying the day, so I will catch you in the next one.